Welcome to our kitchen. Today we prepare medieval migliacito, a savory cheesecake from Anonimo Veneziano's libro di cucina, written in the 14th century. We start with ingredients. We need eggs, cheese, flour, sourdough, and lard. We slice half the cheese and mince the other half. Then we dilute the sourdough with a little warm water and add the minced cheese, lard, eggs, and 2 pinches of salt. We used about 200 grams of cheese, 50 grams of lard, 3 eggs, 200 grams of flour, and half a cup of water. We aim for a soft and sticky mixture, neither too liquid nor too hard. But other authors suggest different proportions among the ingredients, and a dough consistency that is sometimes more liquid. You'll still get a good result with either a harder or an almost liquid dough. Migliacito, migliaccio, or also vinaccio, is a typical cheesecake of the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, that can be either savory or sweet. Actually, this word refers to very different preparations. Bartolomeo Scappi makes a migliaccio with chestnut flour cooked in broth, and then baked after being placed on vine or chestnut leaves. In a cookbook found in the Wellcome Library written in the 15th century, migliaccio is a sweet cake prepared with eggs, cheese, milk, saffron, bread, sugar, and cinnamon, put on a bottom crust, essentially identical to a medieval torta. Maestro Martino also recommends a sweet variant in his Libro d'Arte Culinaria, although there is no saffron and only the whites of the eggs are added to the mixture. Recipes similar to the one we are preparing today, instead, can be found in Anonimo Toscano's Trattato and Anonimo Meridionale's cookbook. Some recipes also include saffron and bread, which are not used in Anonimo Veneziano's preparation. Migliaccio is a very interesting dish through its many variants, because it recalls some ancient recipes, such as libum and savillum. Although the presence of a leavening agent and the use of lard modify the result. The links to the video of libum and savillum, along with recipes for medieval torte, are in the description below. To learn more about pies in the Middle Ages, read our book, Early Italian Recipes, Cereals, Bread, Pasta and Pies. For more information about medieval cuisine, read our books Libro della Cucina Medieval Tuscan Recipes and Registrum Cuquine, a medieval cookbook. The translations of Anonimo Veneziano's Libro di Cucina and Maestro Martino's Libro d'Arte Culinaria, along with several other translations of ancient and medieval sources and articles on historical food, are available on our Patreon page. You will find a list of our books on historical food in the description below, along with links to buy us a beer and purchase our merchandise. We lay the mixture in a baking pan greased with lard. Arrange the sliced cheese, let the migliacito rest for half an hour or more, and bake it in the oven for about 35 minutes. There is no need for the mixture to be perfectly leavened to get an excellent result. In this case, the addition of yeast is probably related to the dietary idea that dough is healthier when leavened, as we can read in sources such as Michele Savonarola's book on the properties of food. We have chosen sourdough, which is the most common leavening agent from the antiquity to the modern era, as reported by Pliny and the Renaissance authors Costanzo Felici and Vincenzo Tanara. Instead of putting slices of cheese on the cake, you can add minced cheese. There are 2 possible variations of this recipe described by Anonimo Meridionale and Anonimo Veneziano. This migliacito was amazing, crispy on the outside and tender on the inside, with a delicious crust formed by the cheese on top. A flavorful and very simple dish that can be part of your medieval banquet or a snack in the afternoon, showing the incredible variety that characterizes the culinary art of our medieval ancestors. If you're interested in ancient foods and flavors, subscribe our channel and consider supporting us on Patreon.